Hey there, my friend. You tired of the paycheck to paycheck and looking to finally get rich? And wondering if the Rich Dad Summit can actually help you do that? Well, hey, my name is Chris with ChrisandNjigha.com, and in this very exciting episode, we are doing a Rich Dad Summit review. All right, this is a Clickbank product that has that promotes Robert Kiyosaki's Summit, Rich Dad Summit. And the question is, hey, can it make you help you make money? Well, we're gonna go right down into it. We're gonna go into the features and benefits. We're gonna dive into the dashboard, look at the pros and cons, and help you decide whether or not it can truly help you get rich. All right, so stick around for that. So hey, welcome my friend. Hey, if you don't know, this channel is all about empowering you, the home business entrepreneur, with the mindset and the online skill sets to get results, make more money, and drive the breakthrough that you deserve. All right. So if you like content like that around making money online business, passive income, then hey, give the video a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and hey, smash that bell too, so because you'll be notified whenever I drop new videos, which is pretty much on a Monday through Friday daily basis right now. So hey, we're getting right down into it. This is the Rich Dad Summit review. This is a Clickbank product that you can purchase on Clickbank Network. And so let's get into it. First of all, the creator is learn.com. It seems to be more of a learn.com promoted product, and the guy that owns it is a gentleman by the name of Njigha. And so here's his website right here actually, and it seems to be like more of an online entrepreneur base for people who want to become home business entrepreneurs, right? Which is what this channel is about, and have the education and the system and the training to do that. And it looks like they've been doing it for quite a while now, 15 plus years. They got some pretty powerful endorsers, right? And so it kind of makes me think that it was a partnership between Robert Kiyosaki, who is a well-known personal finance, real estate investing guru in the space, and between him and learn.com that produced the Rich Dad Summit. All right, so that's pretty good to know. All right, who is this for? This is pretty much for anyone who wants to make more money. New entrepreneurs of every kind, people who are looking not only to make more money, but always also look for a way to leverage the way they make their money, and for people who are beginners in terms of financial education and wealth building. All right, so what exactly is Rich Dad Summit? Essentially, it was a 2-day online virtual summit. It looks like it took place back in 2017, in December of 2017. Now it's basically an online recording of it where, quote, to give you the tools, resources, and the blueprint you need to make a lot of money by working smarter, not harder. All right, and essentially they want to help you learn how to set it, but help you learn the concept of setting up systems that let your money make more money, which if you follow Robert Kiyosaki in any of his books, his readings, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrants, all that, you know that he's a huge advocate of creating income and letting your money make money for you. All right, so the pricing on this thing is initially just $1. Yeah, literally just $1 to get access to what looked like to be 2 days worth of content. And they do have an upsell. Upsell number one is a Rich Dad Insider, which is some kind of training where he helps you learn how to develop passive income. There's a 14-day free trial on that. Then after that, it's $67 per month. And then there's upsell number two, which is his 5 money rules course, which is going for $97. And then he also has a downsell on that, which is $47. But he does take away the bonuses, which is kind of funny. All right, so going into the sales page, this is what the sales page looks like. It basically says, discover 7 ways to create a sustainable passive income for life so you can work less, earn more, and finally escape the rat race. The 2-day summit, which is now the recordings, which is just $1. And this is Robert Kiyosaki just trying to share with you his philosophy and stop working for the boss, stop living paycheck to paycheck. These are some of the trainers that you see that will be in the course, giving their information, their expertise, and a variety of different aspects of financial education and wealth building. And that's pretty much the entire scope of it. And he just kind of shows you what you're going to learn. And then number one, you learn the secrets to building long-term wealth. He goes over the cash flow quadrant, and then they just talk about a bunch of different stuff that's just good, solid information that any person needs to know who's not only wanting to escape their job, but get rich, build wealth. And it just starts with education and knowing something about what is going on, knowing the game. because you can't not play the game if you don't know the game very well, and it's only $4. So it seems like something that a lot of people can invest in. So if you do invest the $1, you'll be taken into the dashboard that looks just like this. They give you an intro video, a little note on Robert Kiyosaki, and he gives you a message here. And like you see, like I said, it was a 2-day workshop that they did back in 2017. So that's since passed. And then here's basically an outline of what you get, what they talk about in day 1, and what they talk about on day 2. Like I said, all really good information from a variety of people and expertise. And then so if you hit right here to go to the online workshop, it'll take you to this page right here. And this is pretty much the video training here, and the people who are talking, the speakers here. And so you can kind of just play it, and it just goes from there. Now this is day 2. I think there's another one for day 1. But what I do find pretty interesting is that this is like, if you see it, it's actually right here showing YouTube, right? So if you go to YouTube and put in Rich Dad Summit, guess what you find? Rich Dad Summit day 1, 10 hours. And I checked it. This is exactly the same video. And this is on a Nick Singles page. So this is the guy that actually owns Learn.com and his YouTube page. And he pretty much put it on there for you to get for free. So yeah, guess you don't really need to pay that $1, right? But that's pretty much the extent of it. You know, you can click on the video, and when you do, it'll play, and it gives you just, you know, and then there's a lot of information, you know, as you go through it. There's a lot of information that it's sharing, a lot of solid pieces of advice, and things that you've probably seen. If you've read his books, you've probably seen stuff like this stuff already before. But if you're new to like business, they give you a lot of different things about businesses. So you can literally just find this information right on YouTube. All right. So that's pretty much the extent of the course and training there. So what I like is, well, you're learning from successful people with results, which is really, really good, right? You're learning from people who have done it before, who have created millions, that have created wealth, and you're learning the way they think. In addition to their skill sets, you're learning that they have, right? And there's a variety of perspectives, so that's really good. It's like, hey, you don't necessarily have to, you know, make money with just, you know, like maybe real estate. You can make money with via different opportunities, right? Online businesses, different brick and mortar businesses, investing in the stock market. There's just different perspectives and different ways to do it. And the education is just so much. There's a lot of information. It's 10 hours each day, which is really, really good stuff for the beginner. And I really, really think it's powerful for the beginner to look at that, because if you're talking about trying to quit your job and do something else and be your own boss, well, you can't do that unless you have solid information education. And I like the fact that it's online on your own time for you to check it out. And there's multiple proven methods for you to check out and learn. Like I said, you can do it online. They go through a lot of strategies for online businesses that you can try, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, etc., etc. They talk about different things, investment opportunities, whether it's cryptocurrency or the stock market or real estate, and they go through the full spectrum of each one of building a business and making money and becoming wealthy, which is making money, which is important, right? But also keeping the money, because surprisingly, you can make a ton of money, but if you don't know how to keep your money, it's really no good, right? You can make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year, which I know people who do, and yet are still broke. Fascinating, right? And then in addition to that, you still have to learn how to invest your money, get your money to work for you. All of these things you have to learn if you want to learn, if you want to truly be rich and wealthy, all right? And so I like the fact that they go through all of that, in addition to the fact that it's a money back guarantee from Clickbank if you want your $1 back. The things I don't like is that, well, like you said, this is a step. It's just mostly information, which is important for the beginner. You need information to arm yourself and knowledgeable, but there are really no step-by-step strategies like the system. Here's what you do. You plug into the system and you follow it. It really isn't none of that. And if you do, that's going to cost you more in terms of coaching and the systems that they provide, right? And another thing is that, remember, this seems to be more like a promotional event for Learn.com. It was a great information, but it was promotional. So, of course, there's some bias involved in some of the stuff they may or may not say. But I think when I look through it overall, it was all mostly strong information. And the fact that you can get the whole training on YouTube means that you really don't need to pay the $1, right? So in conclusion, I find that I would give this thing 4.5 stars. But if we're talking about ranking the product itself, then the training itself is awesome. But buying the product itself, the ClickBank product, well, you don't need to because it's free on YouTube, right? So but other than that, the education itself is really more like 4.5, 5-star training education. Powerful financial education for the beginner entrepreneur who needs to know what they need to do from a reliable sources. So that's my take, and I think it's definitely worthy checking it out. 4.5 stars. So hey, hopefully that was helpful for you. How did that help you decide whether or not you should invest in the Rich Dad Summit in order to arm yourself with more education and get rich and wealthy? At the end of the day, it's your choice, and helps you decide. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. So I hope it was helpful. I helped you make that decision. If you did, you found value, then hey, definitely give the video a like. Hey, consider subscribing to the channel up here. And if you want to know my #1 recommendation for making money online, check out the link in the description below. All right. And hey, you want to check out more videos on how to make money online on this channel? I think you'll like this one right here. So until the next exciting episode, my friend, be blessed, stay hungry. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.